Alright, welcome back to episode, what is this, 32, 33 of Let's Play Legends Z-A. What do we got going on tonight? We've already got 15 wins in this dang thing. It looks like, oh gosh, not only looks like, it's true, we've got a bunch more. I still don't know how I'm supposed to actually finish this quest. I found the exact chair that she was sitting in. It's like right here. I replicated the picture even, but she won't let me like tell her that I found it. You need to evolve your Pyroar. You know, I actually know of an Indian restaurant in New York that did this. They're like, we're gonna make the spiciest food there is, the spiciest food in the whole city. And it was like a whole video about like how nobody could get past more than like a couple of bites. And then there was this one girl who was just sitting there casually chowing down on the entire thing. She's like, yeah, it's kind of hot. I don't think that I have a Sko villain. I've seen one. Sko. Yeah, it looks like I can't even search for it. So a lot of these quests seem to be to like bring specific Pokemon from the portals from Hyperspace Lumiose. And then there's the one that's like, go find this bench, but I won't tell you how to tell me where it is. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going back towards stupid bench lady. Where am I actually looking for? Is it? It's on the roof, of course it is. Okay, the guy I'm looking for is on the roof. All these close-ups whenever I talk to people now. Okay, nighttime. Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary. What the heck? Hey, Blackhelm, good to see you. So Blackhelm is a good buddy of mine, and he's been working on a side project for me. Thank you so much for doing that. I didn't actually mean for you to do it. It was kind of a... Oh, it's right around the corner. It was kind of a throwaway idea. But he pointed out that he's got a whole bunch of my favorite type of Pokeball. That's the Safari Ball, the ones that you used to use to catch Safari Pokemon in the Safari Zone in various games. I think they stopped doing Safari Zone like, I want to say like Gen 4? I don't think it was even in the Let's Go remakes. Okay, this controller has been acting weird lately. I don't think it's haunted. Cemeteries aren't that scary. I think that my son has been grabbing my Switch and banging it around, and that one of the controllers, one of the Joy-Cons might be damaged. Oh right, it's not nighttime yet. Is there a bench where I can sit down to wait the 5 minutes until it turns dark? Anyways, so I at one point in the past, I had started collecting Pokemon in Safari Ball, specifically Pokemon that were breedable. Specifically females that were breedable, because I wanted to be able to have my whole team in those. But they, you know, sort of disappeared for a long time. Occasionally they'd show up, like in Scarlet and Violet, I think they'd show up as a rare ball that you could sometimes find. But when I started transferring stuff into Sword and Shield, like I've got a Machamp in a Safari Ball. And when I transferred into Sword and Shield and bred a hidden ability into it and all that stuff, it always registered, like the one that I bred in the game, always registered as hacked, I think. And it always seemed like that was maybe because of the ball, like how weird it was. Solitary, oh gosh, it actually gave me the password. Solitary cemeteries are... What? That's... I don't think they gave me the words I need. Solitary... Solitary solo cemeteries are sort of scary? Oh, did I miss the solo? So anyways, when he pointed that out, that you can do Safari Balls right now, I told him like, oh yeah, hey, I could use several Pokemon in Safari Balls, and he turned around and apparently he's been catching every Pokemon in the game. Oh wow, a bunch of them. Ooh. Oh, wrong move. That doesn't do nothing. Oh, I can't catch them. It is not giving me the option to throw no balls. Pity. It says it gave him something to do. Well, at some point, at someday in the distant future, I'll have the time to sit down and read a 6-star IV, 6 IV Pokedex, living dex of Safari Ball Pokemon. You're still not gonna let me catch any of them? Jerk move. Another side quest there, another side quest there. All side quests all the time. Meanwhile, I'm running into a slight issue with the video I'm working on, which is that I'm having a really hard time finding the movie that I need to take clips out of. I don't need a lot of clips, but you know, I need maybe 30 seconds total from the Lucario and the Mystery of Mew movie. Ooh, I can hide in this tiny bush. Come on, bring that dog over here. I want to punch that dog. Well, I'm glad that terrible clipping doesn't only affect me. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me here right now? Alright, screw this. Yeah, that's the one where, actually that's where Lucario was introduced. It was first revealed in that movie. And so I think everyone sort of assumed that it was going to be a legendary Pokemon, because most of them are, most speaking Pokemon are legendary, and most movies are based on legendary Pokemon. The only one that wasn't before that was, the unknown Entei one. But even that was, you know, unknown in Entei. I'm also running into the unexpected problem where there's a lot of stuff that I kind of need for this video that I can't dig up that I can't dig up at work. So sometimes I have a little bit of time to work on stuff between tasks at work, but I can't look up a bunch of stuff for the Pokemon furry video. Can you imagine that? Wait, did my Charizard get knocked out somehow? Where's my Charizard? Did he just die? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that in the replay, because like I started climbing and all of a sudden Charizard is X'd out and I don't know what happened. He pulled an Ash on me. He's like, yep, nope, I ain't climbing that. You're on your own. And decided to take a nap. Charizard is unable to battle. I also realize I'm gonna need to track down some, like, just for footage for that one. I've been pulling out some, I re-download Pokémon Tournament, which I haven't played forever. But I re-downloaded it just to get some, like, battle intro video and stuff. Charizard, you're back! And I'm once again struck by somebody must have gotten, like, really excited to model Lucario's feet, because they're, like, ridiculously detailed for what that game is. I just noticed that Joey turns around and hugs his mama. It's very cute, but also kind of makes me sad. What meme are you reminded of? Oh, he knocked himself out with Wood Hammer. Knocked himself out. Okay, I need to start another battle without getting noticed. There's Go-Goat. That reminds me, my buddy No Go Goat will be out here visiting in a few days. I should try to schedule some time in to hang out with them, because it's been a very long time. Wait, do I already have a Challenger's ticket? Have I just been running around with the Challenger's ticket already finished? Yeah, I do like sports balls. Those are nice. My favorite are the safari balls, but the luxury balls are a close second. And then I like the premier balls. And you know what? I missed it this year, but I've also usually done a special breeding program for moon balls. So every year, for a while, I've been breeding myself a 6 IV, a perfect IV Pokemon in a Moonball that represents the Chinese zodiac symbol for that year. And I try to make it my New Year's Pokemon, so I'll actually... Wow, hey, Ivor! So I'll actually breed the egg on January 1st and hatch it at the beginning of Chinese New Year. But I didn't get around to doing that this year. So if I keep on doing these... That was such a tiny throw. If I keep on doing these challenge matches, are they eventually going to run out like named characters for me to fight, or are they just going to cycle back through? Ow! That hurt, a-hole. That hurt even more. Machamp, flex, flex. That's right, I got the action first, now you're copying me. The only real reason to do them again is to rematch Tawny on your 15th. Okay, so you mean my 30th match here, my 30th ticket will be Tawny again? Is she any different the second time around, just aside from not having Silhouette anymore? We just post-combat each other. My bunny beat your 5 phalanx in a trench coat. Well, I understand that there's also a small chance of getting a Master Ball through this. And you guys will remember I wasted my first Master Ball when I accidentally cycled into it. But I did get a second one. Yeah, well, that was my 16th. I did do the 15th one already. Okay. So let's see, I saw that silly guy up there. That's the one that wants me to find the chair that Canary was sitting in, which I did. But now I can't figure out how to turn the mission in. So that's how that goes. I want to take a picture in this exact chair. Find it for me. Okay, here it is. Took a picture of it. Sat in it. Tried reporting back. Why is this? Oh my gosh. Long way to get out of here. You know what I really miss? I mean, like... I know it's much smaller as a single city than Paldea is, but I miss being able to ride around on my Pokemon. Yeah, let's cast Naveen. Hey, Naveen. Dirty Scarf. Oh my god. I'm still missing Pokemon from this one. Is one of them Barbaracle because I never come here at night? Getting the ball. Oh, you can get Safari Balls in those Poké Zones? Okay, and the last one looks like a... Ah, that Grassy Fairy one. Okay, so that might be kicking around. I don't really want to do a Ampharos. Oh, I'm just setting off all the alarms. I'm just trying to see if this last Pokemon is kicking around somewhere. And honestly, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see Florges anywhere in here. There's that runaway Froakie. Ah, whatever. Ah, you know exactly what I mean when I say I want to ride my Pokemon. Here comes the Corvisquire. Oh god. a scarf. What a stylish adventure. Fried chicken! Yeah, no, I just miss my sandwich lizard. Yes, it was frustrating they just show up and eat my dang sandwiches all the time. No wonder my character's so skinny. But also, like, it was definitely endearing. I'm looking up to see if I see any colorful screws as I run around. Anyway, speaking of my character being skinny, you know, I actually... This kid looks way too young to have been there 3 years ago. Oh, they're gonna be buddies forever. Okay, fight me. Oh no. Okay, kid. Yeah, you know, I was actually looking at Pokemon Battle Revolution stuff recently, and just kind of feeling sad that I think that's the only Pokemon game where you could actually customize your trainer's body type. Like, I mean, it was a Wii game, I think, so it didn't have like super in-depth. Wait until the end of the game, having to like this, give me this level 20 stuff. So it was pretty basic customization, like you change their clothes and stuff, but you could pick between a standard, you know, kid-looking character like I'm playing right now, or a female character you could play like a big muscular dude too. It's like, that was kind of cool to be able to choose that and have, you know, different people that didn't all look like clones of each other. And then in Scarlet and Violet, the students at the Naranj Academy, they're like, you've got old men running around as students. So there's no reason you couldn't be able to be a grown man or woman and still be in the game. You know, all they have to do is change your mom to be your wife or husband or something. Okay. So, looking for a far-fetched, a fungus, an octolock. Whoops, where'd I go? Let's go villain. And I'm still looking for this lady's this lady's dumb bench, which is like right up here. Alright, so I got this lady over here who's like, you need to find this bench. It's in this photo. Look, that one right there. Yes, I recognize the bench. Let me tell you where it is. Oh my god. Maybe I need to wait until it's night to find the bench. Okay. There's the ladder. There, that's the bench. That's very clearly the same bench. I can take a picture of the same bench. I can even sit on the same bench. Spend the entire day sitting on the same bench. Take a picture on the same bench. And finally, let's take a picture of this bench at night, because that's what the original one looked like. With all this, watch, I'm gonna go down. I've got no way to turn this quest in. Well, that's the problem, is I did just recreate the photo. Aside from the fact that I'm one bench off. God, are you kidding me? This has a lot of... This game has a lot of side quests that make me salty, but this is the one I've been getting saltiest about. Seriously, yep. Canary didn't take the photo. Okay, at least it didn't make me pull out the camera and wiggle around into the exact right position. Oh yeah, it's my reward that I get to sit down on the bench that I found. Okay. Alright, so now I think I've got caught up on all these. What is... Oh, that's a Chingling. Wait, is that a Farfetch'd? It's actually really good, I need that. Do I have donuts? Not a good one, but yeah, let me see about getting another donut, because I need a Farfetch'd. And a Charcadet. Speaking of, there's still the Charcadet event going on in Pokemon TCG Pocket as I'm playing this tonight. The easiest way to finish the expert level deck there is to just use a double or a choreo. These donuts are expensive. Gosh. Can I just give him, like, a random junk donut? There, I'll give him a Lumberry donut. Every time that she makes donuts, I want a donut. It's a nice big donut. Ooh, that's a really good looking donut too. I want to eat that. Item power berries. Okay, yes. I could use more berries for sure. I don't know if your sound is unsynced. It sounds fine to me, but that might be an issue where the sound on my computer is really weird. Literally every time that I turn on OBS to start streaming and recording, it disables some part of my sound, and I have to dig around and figure out what happened. You say no donuts, only healthy food, but you know what I did today? I didn't even notice. Oh, a Charty Berry. I didn't even notice, but I took my belt in a whole notch. Oh, I thought she had a quest for me. And by the way that I'm currently doing my meal planning, I probably could have donuts. So what I'm doing is I'm actually planning out my entire meal plan in advance. I try to do it like Friday afternoon or Saturday morning so that I can do all my grocery shopping and meal prep over the weekend. Where's the Manic? Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh man, seeing Magikarp reminds me I'm so sad that I missed on the Magic the Gathering Dan secret lair. I think I'm gonna have to make my own secret lair, making it out of Pokemon cards. Yeah, so I put together the entire diet, and I'm keeping track of all my macros, right? So I'll plan out breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and like a protein shake for every day of the week. And that usually puts me at my protein target and several hundred calories below my calorie target. Which means that at the end of the day, I've got a couple hundred extra calories for snacks or something. Okay, Bunearies do not appear to be aggressive, that's good. Oh no! Whoops. Hey, Lunar Bloom. The secret lair. So there's a secret lair drop for Magic the Gathering earlier this week on Monday, and it was the Dandan secret lair. Dandan is a really old card. It's actually from the very first Magic the Gathering set. Sorry, the first expansion, Arabian Nights. And it's a fish. It's a big fish. But it's also the name of a format where both players share a deck. So the only way that you can possibly beat your opponent with this deck is by smacking him in the face hard enough with Dandan, the fish. And the whole rest of the deck revolves around basically manipulating the deck. So like if your opponent plays a spell that you really would like to play yourself, you can cast a memory lapse, and that'll counter the spell and put it back on top of the deck, which means that, hey, that's what you're going to draw next turn. Okay, got a far fetch. I need that. Thanks, Lunar. I'm just having fun. Oh, speaking of, though, so like the main reason I actually started doing these streams was to, to start recording and posting them was so that I could throw them up on YouTube later and help keep my channel active. I'm realizing though that I've been doing so much streaming versus actually putting out videos that I'm probably flooding the channel. Like you're gonna have a hard time finding my actual lore videos and stuff the channel's meant for through all the gameplay stuff. So I'm actually splitting the channel. Oh yeah, I haven't been on Discord for like weeks. Destroy patches of brambles. There's a wall there. Hey, alright. I didn't think I'd actually make it into that. Yeah, why not? If you post it over here, I'll take a look at it. It's a Panseer. I thought I was looking at, you can find my, I should have a link in the profile. I'm on Blue Sky and Instagram and sometimes on Twitter. Not often. Basically only when I need to get a hold of one of my artist friends who does a lot of thumbnails for me. Charcadet, there it is. Oh, sure, are they ghost type? They are, aren't they? Can I get enough bramble patches? Alright, so there's going to be a special ball somewhere now, but there's no way I'm going to find it in time. Ah, well. Such is life. Let's see if I can find a couple. Ooh! Dang. Yeah, that's right. One for gameplay and one for lore and stuff. I'm currently moving videos over at a rate of about one per day, and then I'll start posting fresh ones once they're all there. Okay, so I found Farfetch'd. Do I have a leak? Did the Farfetch'd come with a leak? It has no item. Let's see. Somehow I know that I'm going to end up regretting it if I try to go in with this thing right now. That wasn't the only one. There we go. Okay, this is the guy that wanted to be my rival. And I need to pick what kind of armor I'm gonna get. Yeah, I just looked at that Farfetch'd and realized it's like level 20. Oh, found a screw. Oh, there's another screw. Oh no, do I have to jump off? Yep. Well, Galarian is what I got. You're recommending 80 or 90 if I'm using a Galarian Farfetch'd? And Galarian Farfetch'd is what I have. Oh boy, how do I get to that one? That one actually doesn't look too bad. Nailed it. Oh, hello, Dratini. Oh geez, there's another one. I thought that I already got all the ones around the outside rim of the city. Color me wrong. Okay, let's see, that's 3 more screws. Which means I think there are 9 left. That means I'm at like 91%. Meanwhile, I still haven't figured out how to get back to this guy. There, oh, well, speak of the Charcadet, and he shall appear. I wish I had like an alpha shiny one to show off to him or something. But that's fine. I have a female one, and I think the malicious armor looks better on a female. Hmm. Let's use the item on him. Her. It. Yeah, see, to me, Ceruledge looks female and Armor Rouge looks male. Maybe it's just the broad shoulders. Yeah, I'll come back to you for that later. What even is the reason to do the Hyperspace Battle Zones? You don't catch any Pokemon there, right? just like fighting ghosts of people. Oh, duh. Yeah, some people give you items the same as... Why am I running the whole wrong way? Because I'm following the blue dot instead of the green one. Where's the green one? There it is. I'm stuck. Hey kid, you want to go to hyperspace? No, like, seriously want a donut now. I got about 500 calories to play with tomorrow. Maybe I'll grab a donut or two on the way to work. What am I looking at here? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Where's my Pokemon box? A long time ago, Time Show was one of my favorite. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of damage. Okay, that did nothing. That did 0 damage. None of these are doing anything. That's wild. Okay, do we have a revive for Charizard here? He didn't even get out of the ball and he's almost down. Hit him again. Oh shoot. Okay, Royale, it's up to you. Royale can't do any damage to him at all. Okay, I was hoping that was enough, but... Whack him. Oh shoot, I didn't even use the revive. Yeah, way back in, like, Ruby and Sapphire, I love Chimecho as a cleric. Just for PvP to use as a healer to heal the rest of my Pokemon. You know, with this much time left on these, I really wish that there were a couple of, like, of those balls that you could break or whatever. I was like, this is a lot of empty space now. And a lot of wasted calories. You know, it talks about escaping from hyperspace Lumiose, and escaping from hyperspace Lumiose seems about as appealing as changing back into a human from a Pokemon in the first games. Like, sure, they wanted you to want that, but at the same time, it's like, it seems like a really calm place, like a good place to relax and just hang out without having random people trying to fight you and give you quests and junk. Oh, this tells me what hypes people are going to be using in there, too. That's cool. Everyone wants to be an ice type today. That one's normal, that one's ice. Yeah, why not? Let's go beat up some ice trainers. Alright, what are we looking for? It's a short jaunt. That's just annoying. Oh. Even level 122 baby is still a baby. Baby. Useless. Oh, I need a fungus. Hang it with the freaking rollouts. It's a really tall tower. No, I can't just go over it. There's a lady that looks like a hologram, like Blackhelm was just describing. Oh wow, that was all the damage. Hit him. Okay. Whew, thank God for a will-o-wisp. I don't think that was worth it. Okay. And we're back to daytime. Riolu's finally ready to evolve. Alright, let's evolve Riolu tonight. Okay, let's get that man-sized Lucario. Because tiny little baby Lucario is just... It's just weird seeing Lucario as just the size it's supposed to be. Like, look at this comparison, right? There's the alpha. And then there's what a normal Lucario looks like. It's just weirdly small. It's just weird small. This Lucario, this big one, it looks like about how it should to me. I don't think it looks like huge. Look at that. Okay, I'll race you. Oh, I'm faster. What's the matter, buddy? You didn't learn extreme speed? I'm telling you, the Lucario run doesn't actually make you faster. Real talk, though, Naruto run does not make you faster, regardless of what you might have heard of on the playground. It was just a technique used to save money on animation. You didn't have to show people's arms. We didn't have to animate moving arms and stuff. They just stick them back and then they can animate the face. Seriously, watch any scene in Naruto where they're like running like that, and 9 times out of 10 it just has the whole camera focused right up on their face as they talk, like hold a whole conversation, and the background moves behind them. Speaking of saving stuff, I am going to save here for tonight because I'm tired. I got stuff I need to do in the morning. So thank you guys for joining me once again, and you'll find this either on my original channel, Alolan_Professor on YouTube, or on the new gameplay channel, Prof_Plays on YouTube. And once again, have a wonderful night, and